Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today was weigh-in 30 on Slimming World, and it is the weigh-in, of course, between Christmas and New Year. So, of course, that does sound a little bit scary, but if you want to find out how I got on, then please stay tuned and I'll go through everything with you. So I hope all of you at home are having a fantastic festive season at the moment. And, as we approach New Year very, very soon, today is the 30th of December. Just double check the date there for you. But it's the 30th of December today. It is Saturday, and I have been weighed this morning. Now, some of you who may follow my channel on a regular basis may be wondering why I'm getting weighed today instead of a Thursday. But the reason for that is that my consultant has left her post, so she's not going to be doing my Slimming World group anymore. And actually, a Saturday morning for me is fantastic. I don't work Saturdays, so it means that I can get up early, go and get weighed, or stay to class if I can, and I have the rest of my day to myself basically. Whereas at the moment, or beforehand, I have been going to group every Thursday night after work. And when you work full time, when you have lots of other commitments and other things that you need to do and you want to do in life, um, sometimes a Thursday night was a real runaround for me to try to get everything sorted. And from the very beginning of Slimming World, I have been a person who has fasted from Wednesday night till sort of 5:30 on, well, probably later than 5:30 because that's when I got weighed. So probably until maybe 6 o'clock at night on a Thursday. So from Wednesday night to Thursday night, it's quite a long time without food. I would, however, obviously have, my healthy extra A-choice and milk if I have some tea or coffee, drinking lots of water, of course, sugar-free drinks such as Diet Coke, Coke Zero, Iron Brew Extra, etc. And so that generally did keep me going. So I can never say that I've ever felt hungry on a day where I've done a fast. And I know that fasting isn't part of what Slimming World advise you to do, but I genuinely did get a lot of anxiety about, end up having to eat the same thing every weigh-in week, so that I don't gain more weight or appear heavier on the scale, just because obviously food weighs weight. It does create waste within our bodies, and that obviously creates waste and weight. And so what I would say is that, there are lots of people who eat and they just do that because that's what they do, and that's absolutely fine. But for me, I've always done it. I've done it for 30 weeks up until now. And of course, now that I don't need to do that, I can just eat normally at work, which is really nice. And I can enjoy coming in from work at a normal time without it taking too much out of my evening. Now, of course, as I said in a previous video, I have now joined the gym as well. So a Thursday night would be a complete no-go for the gym, whereas that's freed up a night for me to go to the gym with my husband or on my own, and that means that it is a much better balance for me. Now, I don't work weekends, I do work Monday to Friday, and so I think longer term it is going to be the best option for me doing my weigh-ins on a Saturday. Now, I did attend a new group today, of course. I met the new consultant, and she has sent a join request, or I think it's called a join request. But basically what it is if you are a part of another group, as I was before, then the consultant from today will message my previous consultant to ask for her to allow me to be released from her group to join this new group. So I have access to all of the normal level of support from that consultant, from the new consultant, and of course the new group members that I'm looking forward to knowing more about, and of course meeting. There were very few people at the group today. It was a 9:30 weigh-in, and so I didn't see many people, but for the people who I did see, they were all really friendly. It's honestly a 5-minute drive away from my house, and I liked the vibe. It was really nice today, so in a good mood from that. So of course, as it is weigh-in 30, I'm sure you guys will be wanting to know how I got on. But so far so good. Over the last 30 weeks, I have not had one single weight gain, which I am just absolutely, I don't even know the word, over the moon about, astounded, shocked, elated, happy. excited. So yeah, I'm just really, really glad that I've been able to keep that momentum going. But for any of you at home who may be watching, who maybe haven't seen all of my videos, or that you may be a brand new person to watching this video, I just want to take this opportunity just to ask, if you're not already a subscriber, then I would love if you could become one of my subscribers. It really does help me grow the channel even further and produce more and more content from yourselves, for yourselves. It gives me even greater accountability, and you guys are the people at home who have kept me going over the last 30 weigh-ins, and I cannot thank you enough. So if you are enjoying the videos, as I said, a subscribe would be fantastic, but if you could also like the video, share it with your friends and family, and of course leave me a little comment in the box below if you want to do so. That would be really, really great. Thank you so much. But yeah, for anyone who maybe doesn't know where I've been on my journey, I will just reiterate that when I started Slimming World, I was 21 stone and half a pound. And I have quite a lot of certificates here, so I've not done this for a while, but I will just run through them with you at home so you can see them, and so that you can see what you could also achieve if you were to join Slimming World as well. So first of all, we have the half a stone award. So the half a stone award I actually got in my first week, which is just crazy, just unbelievable. But again, and a fantastic boost to me to keep going. I then received my stone award. If I can get this one. I then got my 1.5 stone award, 2 stone award, 2.5, 3 stone award. I love this one because it's purple. Purple is my favourite colour. And 3.5, 4. I also have a Club 10 certificate as well, which is where you lose 10% of your body weight. And once you have lost 10% of your body weight and you've been able to keep it off, you have got a lower risk of high blood pressure, you've got a reduced risk of stroke and diabetes, and you've got improved blood cholesterol levels, as well as asthma, sleep apnea, and your mobility will also be increased as well, which I can definitely vouch for. All of that has been fantastically just erased away. And what it says here, if you do achieve a Club 10 certificate, you have been advised to reduce it for 10 weeks or maintain a Club 10 award for 10 weeks, and you will get a free week from Slimming World, so you don't have to pay when you go to class, which is lovely. It's a little boost. I also have Slimmer of the Month, Slimmer of the Month, Slimmer of the Month. Try not to drop these in my hand here. Slimmer of the Week, Slimmer of the Week, Slimmer of the Week, Slimmer of the Week, and I'm going to put these ones down because I'm going to drop them. I also have Miss Slinky 2023. So I think overall, I mean, I'm over the moon with all of my weight losses so far, and of course my certificates. And you know, you also get the, you know, little sort of stickers that go on the back of your book, and it's really nice to see and know that you've achieved all of your hard work has come to fruition, and what you've achieved is fantastic. And it really does give me a lot of pride and a lot of sort of inner motivation to keep going when I see how far I've come. Now, with regards to Miss Slinky, that's slightly different because Miss Slinky hasn't been awarded as, you know, like a UK-wide or a Scotland-wide thing. It was just for the group that I was part of, but my peers voted for me to become Miss Slinky 2023, which was just fantastic. But yeah, so I can't believe I've got Miss Slinky. It wasn't something I ever really even knew about, to be honest. But I am over the moon that I've got such a wonderful, lovely certificate to really, really show off. And for all of you at home thinking, oh, that'll never be me, Genuinely, that was me. I never ever thought, I never even knew about it, but I never thought that that would ever come to be the case, that I would be awarded Miss Slinky. But it's true, and I am really, really proud of it. So pop that down over there. And of course, the weigh-in results for today has meant that I have achieved my 4.5 stone awards. And of course, it is the 30th of December 2023, and it's the week between Christmas and New Year. And I am honestly over the moon. I'm so happy. I've been chasing this certificate for quite a while now. Not that I've done anything differently. As I said, I've not had a gain the full time I've been on plan. I started Summer World on the 25th of May, and my first weigh-in was the 1st of June. So from the 1st of June till the 30th of December, I've lost 4 stone, 7 pounds on the dot. So today when I went to group, I lost 1.5 pounds. And I honestly, I don't even know what to say. I have been wanting to get this for such a long time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's taken me 5 weeks, and I know that's not bad at all. It really isn't. But I think for me, I felt like I've struggled over the last few weeks because I've been generally getting my awards every like 3 or 4 weeks. In some cases, every 2 weeks for a while at the beginning or the sort of middle of my journey. And when I look at my book, I've got it all written down. So of course I got the half a stone award in the first week. 3 weeks later I got my 1 stone award. 3 weeks later I got a 1.5 stone award. 3 weeks later I got a 2 stone award. I then got my Club 10. 2 weeks after that I got my 2.5 stone award. So you can see why it's felt a bit frustrating for it to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weigh-ins, as I said, between the 4 stone and the 4.5 stone. Now, I've not done anything differently in that time than what I've done throughout the whole of my journey so far. But what I will say is that you have to keep going. Do not give in, do not give up, and do not get disappointed. It's also really important not to become complacent. So if you are finding that your weight losses are stalling, so I had a maintain, a £0.5 loss, and a 1.5 pound loss, and another 1.5 pound loss, and a 2.5 pound loss in all of that sort of 5 week period. I must admit, when I got to the maintain in the middle of that period, which was the 14th of December, I did feel quite deflated. I was accepting of it because I hadn't been well, but I felt deflated just because I knew that it was taking a lot longer and it wasn't like I wasn't trying, and I think that's when we do get really quite, down in the dumps about stuff as well. If we're giving it our all and we're not seeing the results, please, please, please persevere, be persistent, and change things up. So if what you're eating or what you're doing is not working, or you think it's not working, change it up. So go and buy yourself some new ingredients to make some new recipes. Have a look at the Slim World app, have a look at the Slim World website, have a look at the magazine. Ask your peers, ask your consultant, get as much help as you can. And of course, as I've said before, please do ask questions. I am happy to give you any advice or support if I can. I'm not a Slim World consultant, but I am happy to give you as much advice as I can and tell you what's worked for me. I have all of my food diaries in my phone from May all the way up till now. And what I will say that I'm even more happy about this week is that I actually had 5 days off plan this week. So when it hit Thursday last week, I was unwell. I couldn't go to my normal class, and so I went earlier in the morning, because I normally obviously go at 5:30 on a Thursday. And from then on, I ate a little bit of what I wanted, to be honest, quite a lot of what I wanted. We had turkey, we went out for Christmas dinner, as you will have seen in my previous video. We had steak, we had scallops, we had cheese souffle, we had bread, we had patty, I had white toast with butter, I had truffles, I've had cereals, I've had all of these things that I just would never eat, and I haven't eaten for months and months and months. My goodness, it tasted good at the time, but what I will say is that my mood was incredibly low and the food did not make me feel good in the head. And I think that is a real turnaround for the books, because I think when we get reliant upon something like food and thinking and hoping that it will make us feel better, the truth is that it doesn't. And I've realised that now. So of course it's been a over 6 months period that I've been following Some World, and you know, it's at the point where I now know that food and eating food and overeating food doesn't make me happy. It doesn't make me feel good. It doesn't make me feel better. It doesn't make me cope better. And if I've had a rough day, the worst thing I could do is actually go and eat more food, because it genuinely did make me feel rubbish. Um, Not in the way of like upset stomach or anything, but psychologically it made me feel really low. So yeah, I am astounded. But what I will just let you know, as a little secret, is I weighed myself the other day, a couple of days ago, and I was 17 stone, 2.5 pounds on the scales in the house, which I know are the same as Summer World scales. They are the same. So I've weighed myself before, so I know that they are the same weight. And 17 stone, 2.5 pounds was the weight that came up on those scales. And today, as I just said, my weight was 16 stone, 7.5 pounds. So, in all of that madness of having 5 days off and going off plan, and I've had alcohol, which I don't normally drink at all, but I was gifted it for Christmas. I have had alcohol, but you know, the most important thing is that I drew a line firmly and I was back on it. So I have been 100%, 100% back on it. So I had Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and I would say I was probably about 50% back on plan on Tuesday, so still not a full day on plan. So all of that weight loss, all of that weight gain obviously equated up to those sort of 5.5, 6-ish days. And then obviously Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, so 3 days, I've been able to lose all of that extra weight on the scales and 1.5 pounds extra as well, because I drew a line under it and I was very honest with myself, accountable, and of course I have all of you at home who are rooting for me, who are there to support me, and I am not here to let you down. So my goodness, I am on it and I'm here to help you guys get on it or stay on it. Whatever I can do to help you into 2024, then I will do my very, very best. So as always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all of your support this year. I honestly could not have been here without you. And I will just say quickly before I go, is that I was given 2 new books today. I haven't read them yet, but I will do a little bit of a rundown in a later video, just in case there are any information updates or any other tips or hints that I can pass over to yourselves. So thank you so much for watching. Please have a fantastic new year and take care. Thank you. Bye.